Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Paraiso. This is Doc Del. This afternoon, we are going to revisit the old place where the first location wherein I placed all my green pets. So, presently or currently, this is now the place. If you try to look at it, there are still plants here, no? Makikita natin na merong mayana. We have also photos here, begonia, and some of the green plants that we could be able to see this place now. However, this is already an extension of our laundry section. If you try to look at it, there is a clothes there, nandoon sa planggana na nilalabhan, and then doon sa sulok meron ding mga clothes na basa. Okay, so we have still here the racks that is intended for my anong tawag dito, yung may birhin. Gagawin ito para sa grotto. So maybe next week or next month this will be transferred to Paraiso so that I could be able to start now building my grotto. Okay, so here you could be able to see the plants having a violet flowers. So this is this is good for the health. Okay, so this is the place where I put my banda terete. Okay, so this is the old place that I put my banda terete, and then over this wall I placed all my dendrobium. Okay, so those were dendrobium placed in a wattle. Okay, so some of my pots were also placed here. Okay, this portion, but presently there are still plants here. Okay, so we have caladium. Okay, and some of the plants that we could be able to see here. So this is now the place where I put all my cattleya, my phalaenopsis, and then the seedling of the waling-waling has been placed here before. So until this time we still have the so this is a kalabo. This is good for our health, and this is used for treating cough and flu. Okay, so but at this very moment ginawa na siyang stock area. Okay, so meron ng basura na nakalagay sa sako, and then there are also things there. Yan din ay mga used materials so that hindi siya pakalat-kalat. Okay, but still nandito pa rin yung screen, the net, and then some of my equipment that I used before in order to take good care of my orchids. Okay, so aside from dendrobium terete, this place also has been the place some of my strap leaf vanda. Okay, so if you try to look at it, this is just a small place where I could place all my orchids. However, before I utilize this until such time na naawa na ako sa aking mga orchids, that's why I decided to purchase a new lot intended for them. So actually before, ito ay daanan, no? This area, ito ay daanan papunta doon sa likuran because doon nakalagay ang aming laundry area. However, because this place has been no, nabakante na siya, and then the orchids has been transferred to the new location. That's why the laundry area has been extended here. Okay, so talagang napaka-small lang nung place, but I could not be able to imagine how could I place all my orchids here, no? And then malapit pa siya doon sa may aircon. So that's why there are some of the orchid lovers who keep on advising me na in as much as possible ilayo ang orchid doon sa wall because merong singaw na lumalabas sa wall, mainit na singaw, and it is harmful for the orchids. So that's why nagtiyaga sila dito. However, I could not be able to neglect them. That's why they are placed in their new location, and it was named El Paraiso. Okay. So for those who are orchid lovers, actually you could be able to utilize what you have in your location. No, anyways, I have videos relating to growing and cultivating orchids, especially if your place is limited. So I want you to visit Dukdil TV for you to be able to be guided on how to take good care of your green pets. So there are so many tutorials there, and then meron ding mga updates for you to be able to be guided. So I hope that seeing this location, a very small place in our house, made you or motivate you to start planting or growing or cultivating orchids, because even how small or even how limited our place is, still we could be able to grow and cultivate orchids. As long as we have the basic, yun man ang mahalaga sa pag-aalaga ng orchids. We have really the basic, and then you have to read literatures for you to be able to be guided and open your horizon, especially in cultivating and growing orchids. So later, no, after here, I would like you to see the upper portion of our house wherein I place also my strap leaf banda. In order for me to water my strap leaf banda every day, I should have to climb this wood ladder. So talagang pinasadya ito para mas madali sa akin ang pag-akyat papunta sa ibabaw. This is the place before where I placed my strap leaf banda. Okay, so the place is wide and open. So kung inyong titingnan, napaka lawak siya because this is the second story of our house. So since hindi pa siya tapos, that's why I decided to place them here. At least they could be able to be seen by sunlight. Early in the morning and late in the afternoon, naiinitan sila ng araw, but I know that the amount of the sunlight that they received is not enough. However, since I don't have a space, so wala talaga akong magagawa. Ang mahalaga, I could be able to have a place for them. So for me to be able to water them every day, I use the water coming from this source. The hose is still here. So at this point, ginagamit na lang ito para malinisan ang sasakyan. So aside from the strap leaf banda, I also have other plants placed here like elephant ear, caladium, and cardboard. So I climb that ladder every morning and in every afternoon. So since I have an online class every night, so I use this location for my online class since malamig dito sa gabi, and then maliwanag naman because I placed a source of light here. Lastly, this is the place where I put my common vandas. Yung tinatawag natin na mga vanda tereti. And then up there, I also hung my strap leaf vanda. So upang protektado sila sa mga magnanakaw, I placed a fence for them and then covered by a plastic screen. I hope with this video, you will be motivated to grow and cultivate orchids. You can, even your place is limited. However, you should have to find ways, you should have to have techniques for you to be able to take care of them. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Bye-bye. And stay safe always.